Hi everyone. Well, after what's been a rather chilly start to March, it looks like turning even colder for a few days as we move into next week. The big question is though, will there be any snow? We've been asked this many times over the last few days. Now, it really doesn't look actually likely that we will see much in the way of snow, but we could see the odd wintry shower here and there. But of course we'll give you some more on that in just a moment. So let's get into the forecast for the next few days, or for the start of next week, with this slightly chillier spell, and hopefully we can explain why we are less likely to see snow than what some other forecasts may suggest. So first of all, we'll just do the standard synoptic chart with the areas of high and low pressure and the temperature maps overlaid, just to give you an idea of how much colder the air will be as it moves south. So this is over the next few days through tomorrow. And you can see it's not terribly cold, temperature about 6 to 8 degrees. Much the same on Monday, but then on Tuesday we start to see these winds coming in from the north, and the air becomes quite a bit colder. Even by daytime you can see these darker greens and almost blue shades in some places in the UK, showing some much colder air moving through. But then the big question is what happens Tuesday night into Wednesday, because we see this little area of low pressure extending eastwards in the western parts of the English Channel and in towards France. And originally it looked like it was going to engage the cold a lot more and move a little bit further north. But each model run as it comes out looks much less likely for that to happen. So I'll try and explain what the likely outcome will be because of this. So this is the computer model run from 6 AM this morning. Now this one of course is now out of date, but let me show you what happens here. So you can see as we move through Monday and into Tuesday, it's much like the other map with the area of low pressure up to the east. But then as we move into Tuesday evening and overnight, and then into Wednesday morning, you can see this long arm, this trough of low pressure, pushing its way through the English Channel and out towards France here. But it's quite close to us, and what that actually means is that we would see a lot of precipitation. And precipitation is anything really that falls out of the sky: rain, snow, hail, sleet. And so yeah, we'd be seeing a lot of that. But with the temperatures, you can see, I hope you can see this on a phone. You probably can't, but what this is showing is temperatures really close, 1 or 2 degrees Celsius at the most across the island, and likely closer to freezing. And anything falling at that temperature would almost certainly be snow. So this is the likely thing that we'll be seeing if the run from this morning was accurate. It would be showing a lot of snow across southern England. Into the English Channel would be mostly rain, perhaps sleet, but right across southern England it would be snow, and very heavy snow, and many centimetres worth as well. But now let's compare that to the slightly more up-to-date run from midday today. So we'll run it through once again. It looks pretty much the same at first, apart from this little area of low pressure that develops and moves through towards France a little bit earlier on through Tuesday. But apart from that, it's much the same. And then as we move into Wednesday morning, we see this long arm of this trough of low pressure moving in. It's a little bit slower on this run, but as you can see, it's not running into the English Channel like the 6 AM update. This one's running through into France. And that's going to make a huge difference, because this is where it will likely be sat. So like I said, this is the slightly more up-to-date model run, and you can see all this, what would just be really rain, running through the English Channel, perhaps a little bit of sleet here and there, and just cloud over our area. So a much less likely, much lower risk, should I say, of snow falling. And even with that, you see, it's very difficult to say for sure whether that's the most likely outcome. But at the moment, we're going to really put this at around about, 70% is the most likely percentage we'd like to say at the moment. Of course, it may change a little bit, but at the moment this is what we're thinking. So around about 30% likelihood of the previous scenario, and 70% likelihood of this scenario happening. So of course we will give you a little bit more on this over the next few days, and if things change, of course we'll let you know. But it doesn't seem to be too much in the way of wintry weather happening. But it does seem likely that we will see perhaps a little bit of rain and sleet early Tuesday morning, perhaps the odd wintry shower Tuesday afternoon, which can have a little bit of sleet, hail, perhaps a little bit of snow over high ground mixed in, but again, nothing spectacular. And the system moving through on early Wednesday doesn't look like it will be affecting us, at least at the moment. Things, like I said, may change a little bit, but at the moment we're pretty confident that things will probably miss us. Most of the precipitation will miss us to the south. So anyway, that's how it's looking. Of course, we'll give you more updates in the next few days, and that's it for now. Goodbye.